The fatal flaws in your new hire orientation program. New hire orientation is typically done on an employee's first day of work, and in too many cases, it doesn't leave a very positive impression. Your hiring manager meets your new hire at the door, offers some lukewarm coffee, and hands them a pile of paperwork to fill out. They input their name and social security number, the date and signature on page after page of paperwork. Now, this can take anywhere from an hour to few hours, depending on whether or not they actually read everything they're signing. They take an office tour and are introduced to dozens of people along the way, many of whom they won't even remember 10 minutes later. They may sit down with the manager for a brief one to one before heading out to a lunch, followed by an afternoon of learning about the company. What's the first flaw in your new hire orientation? It's boring. Each of these things is necessary and important to do. But the first big flaw with this program is that it doesn't make for a very exciting first day. Consider this: your new hire came from another role where they knew everybody, had a firm handle on their job, and were making an impact at their organization. As their end day neared, they may have had goodbye lunches and best wishes for their new opportunity. They left feeling on top of the world, ready to conquer their next adventure. But upon beginning their first day, they're being reduced to paper pushing and classroom or video learning for the day. They've probably met a lot of people but can't remember most of their names or what roles they're in. They're bored, feel alone, and wonder if they have made the right decision to leave their prior company and join yours. It's not uncommon for many of these people to leave after a bad first day or to wish they had once they realized they felt the same way for the past 3 months. So, what's the second flaw? It's too much information at once. It's certainly important for a new hire to get team introductions, learn where things are in the office, and learn about the company. But it's information overload when done on the same day. And if you don't have a formal onboarding program, the information is likely never reinforced to your new hire. Some of it might stick, but the rest will probably never be thought about again. So the only thing that ultimately stands out about your new hire orientation is that it was boring and a waste of valuable time. Is that what you want your employees to remember about their first day at your organization? Now, how to structure your employee orientation? Innovative companies are offering online orientation prior to the first day. Now, this allows the first day to be about meaningful introductions, early learning, and celebration. It also allows new hires to learn key information at a slower pace so they retain more of it and can ask follow up questions on their first day. The key is to extend and integrate the employee onboarding process into the rest of your onboarding process and reinforce key messages throughout the employee lifecycle. Pre onboarding. Now, employee pre onboarding takes place between the time a new hire signs an offer letter and actually arrives for their first day of work. Communicating and engaging with new hires during this transitional period helps them feel more connected to the organization while also allowing them to complete some new hire tasks at their own pace. Now, here are some things you can do at this time. Send the new hire a welcome email letting them know what to expect on their first day. Now, send new hire paperwork. And one of the tips is to have an employee onboarding platform so that they can pull key information and send it to the payroll provider and benefit system. And new hires can get the boring paperwork out of the way and ask questions they have about it on their very first day. You can also share information about your company's history, mission, vision, values, culture, perks, and benefits. You can introduce the key people your new hire should know, such as the hiring manager, buddy, and team, as well as other recent new hires. You can ask the new hire to complete a new hire questionnaire so you can learn more about them, such as their food preferences, favorite holiday locations, and a t-shirt size for company swag. Use this information in a weekly new hire announcement so that the rest of the team can get to know new employees. You can encourage employees to reach out to new hires via email or LinkedIn to say hello and welcome. Coming to the first day, an employee's first day is a crucial time to make a positive, lasting impression. With some of the administrative, logistical stuff out of the way, the first day can be reserved for a warm welcome to the team, company culture, and environment. You can offer your new hire a later arrival time so they can enjoy a stress free morning and commute. You can ask the hiring manager to meet their new hire team member at the door and introduce them to their buddy. You can schedule breakfast or coffee for your new hire and their buddy so that they can get to know one another. Offer the new hire at an office store so that they can learn the lay of the land and be introduced to some of their new colleagues. You can invite the new hire to join you for their new hire orientation. Go into more depth on some of the topics covered during pre onboarding, such as how you came up with each company value and examples of employees embodying those values. Allow new hires to ask any questions they may have from their pre onboarding process. You may invite the new hire to lunch with their team to celebrate the first day. Schedule a meeting between the new hire and the hiring manager to review responsibilities and goals. Also, schedule regular check ins to review performance and discuss what the employee needs to be successful in their role. Beyond the first day, while new hire orientation has traditionally been a one time event on or near the employee's first day, extending some aspects into the rest of the onboarding process can be useful. For instance, schedule all your new hires for a breakfast or lunch with your CEO or leadership team rather than using an impersonal video introduction. This can't always be done on the first day due to scheduling, but working it into the first month of employment can show your organization's dedication to transparency and communication. You may introduce all your new hires at all hands meet with information from their new hire survey so you can continue building strong relationships between employees. Give regular shout outs to employees who have embodied company values to recognize a job well done and to reinforce values to the entire company. Continue the buddy system to provide new hires with a resource to answer any company related questions that may come up and maintain regular employee communications around their goals and process. Final thoughts. Too many new hire orientation programs are employer centric, focusing on administration and compliance, when they should be more employee centric, focusing on engagement. With 25% of the US population experiencing some type of career transition each year, it has become increasingly important to engage, retain, and develop your talent. That begins with a strong new hire orientation program. You have exactly one chance to make a positive first impression. Don't waste it.